Persian grammar to open thy glamour. Iranian wisdom has show me thy power. I am a traveler in both time and space, to conquer thy moon and enter thy grace. For my shadow appears this passing night hour. I summon thy spell and enter thy power. I long for thy sweetest and coldest of moons. I thirst for thy praise and starve for thy tune. In the longing and craving and sweat and in labor, I do entertain love for thy savor. Do not let me part this night growing cold. Do not let me die, or weak or grow old. Let other such covenant stories be told. For all that glitters is nothing but gold. The fire within speaks out an eternal poem of eternal meaning. I was watching a barber cleaning somebody's beard, and all of a sudden the fire disappeared. Perhaps in the barber's touch, or perhaps within my life's touch. Most likely within the skin of a goddess that bothers me much. Passion, I find thee rather ambitious, not suspicious. Compassion deceived has gone terribly out of fashion, and I silently look toward that darkened sky. The moon of this eve was extremely pernicious, not to say terribly vicious. Allow me to conquer thy soul and thy mind, to enter my shallow and humblest of dwellings. I am not too hard to challenges find in another story, be it compelling. I am hunting and craving thy grace and thy power, to shelter my footsteps from those ugliest corpses, to guide me and lighten my life's dreary hour, to strengthen my skill and those 5 little horses. For love is the gold of fools and of kings that starves to the bone this compass of doom. Love alters not with the sorrow it brings, but bears its essence and phantasm of gloom. If this be an error and upon me be placed, to spare me thy touch, thy lips and thy face. Hey yo, a little birdie told me, tiny little birdie told me, the earth is flat and it kind of floats. Just send my way a box of Maltesers and a bunch of goats. Without any delay, I'ma feed them some hay, motherfucker. My stepdad did raise me a sucker. Your excellent fly may be excellently exposed, yet I'ma make you perform unopposed. Keep your mystical handshakes at home in thy kingdom alone. Thanks a bunch for the Aqua di Gio. I'm here to entertain like my name is Padre Pio. Last time I was out, I did without. The goat kept calling me names. I had to listen for 2 hours how she explains I'm nothing but a mood breaker. I kept on saying I'm not a mood breaker, I'm just a Quaker. Last thing I heard, she kept saying I look like a gay basher. I left the club in a hurry after tweeting the Asher. Hey yo, word up from here to New Delhi. I am to a mic as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human skulls to Lodge Polaris. As St. Peter to the gate of heaven, as sausage rolls to 7-Eleven, as funky Sherpas to Russell Crowe, as Pasta Rhymes to Give Me Some More, as Mel Gibson is to Braveheart the movie, as James Brown is to Beanie Ruby. Word up from here to New Delhi. I am to a mic as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human skulls to Lodge Polaris. I float and levitate from here to the moon, yet I don't land on the moon, that'd be such terrible gloom. Watching from Mars what happens on planet A. Eggs Benedict on toast and do not joke, okay? Say what you say, I am not the RSPCA. Word up from here to New Delhi. I am to a mic as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human skulls to Lodge Polaris. For some reason that I cannot explain, I am entirely convinced St. Peter will call my name. Oh yeah, these days there's so much road work and detour, you'd say that Ashton Kutcher was pounding Demi Moore. Word up from here to New Delhi. I am to a mic as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human skulls to Lodge Polaris. I keep rocking the mic and the mic does like it. How about 2 rounds of Counter-Strike so I get fit? Do as you wish, watch your step, you might fall. Break your legs and you might give Sadhguru a call. Tell him I say hello and send my warmest regards. To send Philippines, Bangkok, Hong Kong postcards, water purifiers, wine and the Holy Communion. I am to fake MCs what Elon Musk is Western Union. Word up from here to New Delhi. I am to a mic as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human skulls to Lodge Polaris. Yo, Word up from here to New Delhi. I am to Mike as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human scouts to Lodge Polaris. Hey yo, word up from here to New Delhi. I am to Mike as Tuscany to Machiavelli, as Notre Dame to Paris, as human scouts to Lodge Polaris. Hey yo, 18 the mag, running the chamber, cruising the woods with a taste for the danger. Ain't fancy the mighty Magnum brick, unless you all mean an ice cream on a stick. Beretta anytime, 22 perhaps. Still gotta love the way the Ruger pops. Glock good for teaching anybody a lesson. Got my pants within a Smith & Wesson. Yet one must be talking to top shit. Never a gun, always a weapon or peace. Yo, I do postmodernism, intuitionism and cynicism. I think colloquialism. Speaking utility, here's an exercise in futility. Hey yo, I do postmodernism, intuitionism and cynicism. I think colloquialism. Speaking utility, here's an exercise in futility. I hit the trees like Sonny and Cher, then I step on the papal chair and it kind of breaks. Fishing for the Loch Ness Monster in the land of 1,000 lakes. Yo, fishing for the Loch Ness Monster in the land of 1,000 lakes. Hey yo, I do postmodernism, intuitionism and cynicism. I dig colloquialism. Speaking utility, here's an exercise in futility. I hit the trees like Sonny and Cher, then I step on the papal chair and it kind of breaks. Fishing for the Loch Ness Monster in the land of 1,000 lakes. In any case, I claim I'm as talented as Shady and Manson. That don't mean I fornicate like Russell and Nelson. Well, sometimes I do, yet I don't suck the blood out of you. Average MC versus me is a lot like Mickey Rooney versus Muhammad Ali. I used to be a sucker for the thrill of the thrill. Now I got a record deal. How does it feel? Now I get hemorrhoids like Arnold on steroids. Remember when we fucked, we weren't even dating? I say yes, somehow I knew you weren't ovulating. Anyway, what you do now? I am procrastinating. The signs of our times must be entirely biblical. Fraction. 5 guys to 1 healthy chick. Will she land on your dick? Should I complain to the school principal? Reaction. You think it was the pigeonhole principal. Go and ask the first principal. He's gonna say Tom's a cat and Jerry the library mouse. Kingston, Long Beach and Staten Island. Are we still in the house? Average MC versus me is a lot like Mickey Rooney versus Muhammad Ali. I used to be a sucker for the thrill of the thrill. Now I got a record deal. How does it feel? Now I get hemorrhoids like Arnold on steroids. Remember when we fucked, we weren't even dating? I said yes. Somehow I knew you weren't ovulating. Anyway, what you do now? I am procrastinating. The signs of our times must be entirely biblical. Fraction. 5 guys to 1 healthy chick. Will she land on your dick? Should I complain to the school principal? Reaction. You think it was the pigeonhole principal. Go and ask the first principal. He's gonna say Tom's the cat and Jerry the library mouse. Kingston, Long Beach and Staten Island. Are we still in the house? Never mind the numeracy bollocks as I express myself like I was Jackson Pollock. Oh Lola che hai dilati la camisa, si bianca e rusa come la cirasa. Quanto facci la vocariza, bianco cui ti dà la primo vaso. Tra la porta tua la sangue sparso. Ma non mi importa se c'è moro a Gesù. E se c'è moro e vado in paradiso. Se non c'è trovo a tia, manco c'è traso. E se c'è moro e vado in paradiso. Se non c'è trovo a tia, manco c'è traso.